everybody, welcome back to Midvale Minis. In today's video, I'm going to keep working on my Colonial Shop. In fact, I hope to finish the entire outside. This week, the United States has seen a lot of snow and ice, and if you're in one of those affected areas like I am, I hope that everything is okay and you are safe and you have heat and power and water and everything. If you like today's video, please remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the project. Let's get started.
Even though I like the way this looks, I think it could be punched up by adding some differentiation in coloring. So I started by using some chalk pastels. I shaved them down and put them on with a paintbrush. I was afraid to use too much moisture because I wasn't sure what the stones were made out of and if they would crumble with paint being applied. In stepping back and looking at this, I feel like the red is just popping out at me, so I'm going to paint over that. I did end up using paint and it was just fine. Here's a before picture of the side of the building, and here's the after, just adding a few of the brown tones. Now that I like how the stones are looking, I'm going to turn my attention to repainting the windows. I liked the color of this green so much that I actually went out and had it color matched to make sure I had the exact same color. Next, I'm going to sand the back of the door where I have to add the new panels. I'm also going to be painting it the interior color. Now I'm sanding the porch posts and trying to get off some of that snow that was painted on. I'm going to be repainting it the same green. First I sand it down, then I wipe it off to make sure none of the paint particles remain. And to make sure that no paint drips onto my beautifully new sanded floor, I'm going to add some painter's tape. I'm giving a refreshing coat to the door and all of the other green areas. The side of the porch roof has some white paint on it. I'm guessing to make it look like snow, but I'm going to paint over that and make it brown so that it all blends in. Next, I'm repainting the bench that's going to sit on the porch with a second coat of black. Here's a good visual of what it looked like before at the top of the building and what it looks like after colorizing the stones. I think it gives a more natural look with the differentiation in color. And here's where we are so far. One of my viewers told me about a memory she had of people playing checkers on the porch. So I found a barrel and a checkerboard, and I found two other barrels that I'm going to paint up to match. I think this makes a terrific addition. Thanks so much for the inspiration. And here's where I'm leaving it for this video. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!